Hello, everybody. I almost lost my headphones on that one. So, before I even get to the sum up, I just really want to apologize to our viewers for the voice I chose for Oscar's Oliver's sire. That was awful. I'm not doing it again this time. I promise.
There was a voice?
Yeah,
Oh.
I get weirdly nasal and it's awful. All right, so anyway.
Let's watch it again.
A couple major events occurred in the last game. The prince was informed that the death toll of kind, that'd be mortals, in the city has indeed increased due to the actions of other vampires, other kindred. With this information, he made a declaration restricting feeding until people have re-earned his favor. Exceptions were given and options were offered. If the herd or domain would allow for feeding freely within them, the options offered to re-earn his favor were someone needs to bring him someone to feed off of that meets his particular venture standards. This being a girl of marrying age but untouched. Or they could make a blood bond with the prince, or they could do a task. The coterie inquired with his seneschal if a group task was available. They were assured that that would most likely be possible as well. They also asked if a task might be performed in someone else's name if they were unable to take on a task themselves, like Tiffany. From there, Casper and Dragomir headed to Oliver's bakery as Oliver had headed out of the prince's court earlier. Oliver had headed to the hospital where Aisha spends her evenings. He informed her that it's possible someone in the prince's court might find out what clan she is. That in order to point proper blame at the Tremere, she might be in danger. He also offered the use of resources as a baker. He could provide food for patients and the poor. After leaving, he ran into a sire, someone who seemed to playfully allow him to give her information she already seemed to know. Asmodeus and Leonardo, they had went to see Ephraim in order to make a deal over Kothar and to get Leonardo a position in Ephraim's retinue. A poor job was made in selling Leonardo's usefulness, so they have 30 days to prove Leonardo is useful, or he can kill Asmodeus. Leonardo has chosen to prove his usefulness with a demonstration. So they are seeking out his coterie. Finally, all met up at Oliver's bakery to discuss their plans of the future, during which an unfortunate truth came about concerning Dragomir's elderly, crippled neighbor, how he's passed away less than a day ago, maybe a little over a day ago. With each going their separate ways on to their own lairs. So I'm going to pick up with Dragomir on the way to his place.
Yes.
Yep. Are you heading straight to it? There is still a couple hours before it is sun up.
I don't want to head straight there yet. What I want to do is just find a place that's kind of out of the way, I guess. It doesn't, I mean, I don't care if I go to like I don't know if there are taverns that would still be open this late or not, but even if it's just an alleyway that's kind of isolated, I would like to try to use my invade the mind ability on the final Belial guy that we
Okay.
had. I want to try to pull thoughts from his head.
Sure, yeah. Alright, there aren't a lot of like taverns
Okay.
open, but certain places are opening for, you know, preparing for early morning customers. Places like non-vampirically owned bakeries and whatnot.
Okay.
But also finding a place to, you know, hideaway is not a problem.
Okay. Yeah, I think he'll just find a spot near his. Well, make his way to his clinic. And find an alleyway where he can kind of slip off out of sight.
While on the way there.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we need an intelligence subterfuge. Your difficulty, sir, is
52.
8.
8. Okay. I'm gonna use a willpower. Just cause. So, 3 successes.
Nice. All right. You don't feel a lot of resistance for getting into his thoughts. At the moment, he seems preoccupied and not fully aware of his current surroundings, so he doesn't notice anyone initially entering into his thoughts.
Okay. I want to, like I said, I want to try to see if I can't, get an idea of where he layers.
Okay.
He's prowling about. If he's visited like any of his, if his herd or his congregation, I guess to be a better word. If he's been in contact with any of them, or basically just my primary idea is just to get an idea of where he might layer at this point.
All right. Trying to pull those thoughts from his mind it's a bit like trying to reach for like a grape or a peach chunk in jello. Like you're kind of having to dig deep, and it's the damage you're dealing would also be obscuring what you're trying to reach for. It doesn't come clearly.
Okay.
You get a lot of like shots of dark places, nowhere comfortable. A lot of times when he thoughts go towards where he layered, you get images of the back room of the church's basement, like because that's where he was. He seems to be moving from place to place these last couple of nights since their defeat. He spent one. You can get a fairly decent look in someone's home and left it not so great. Most of the thoughts over that layering deals more with his taking his frustrations and feeding out on an entire family, possibly being one of the people that has caused your issues involving the prince at the moment and his restricting feeding.
Okay. Can I, since I'm in here and I can't pull a thought out necessarily or find out precisely where he's at, can I plant a thought into his head that he believes that he has left something crucial or vital at the basement underneath the church.
Uh,
And that he-
you, sorry to interrupt.
No.
You're fairly certain, even though for you it was a bit of an ease, that his mind is strong enough to know that it's not going to be a thought from him. Like he'll recognize it as someone implanting it.
Okay. All right. All right. Frustratingly, I will pull back since I can't get a clear idea of where he's at. Did I have an idea of the house where maybe he had fed on the family?
Yes, yeah. It's near the dung gate, not too far off the beaten path to find it.
Okay.
So it's on the way to your place, sort of.
All right. I'm gonna head there.
Okay.
And if it's, I mean, if I think I have enough time to get there, I'm gonna head that way then.
I mean, you've only spent a few seconds in your walk so far.
Right. Right.
So you take a left before you head out into the slums through the gate and walk down an alleyway of sorts. It's along the wall, so it's a little uncomfortably close to the Temple on the Mount. You can feel that holiness kind of radiating off of it. And you come to like a small bit of a crossroad as the wall starts to curve off to your right, and you notice just the slightest trickle of a dark molasses now colored blood from underneath this broken, dilapidated door, very similar to what's currently mounted on your place.
Okay.
It looks like it's been that way for a while.
Uh,
There's no sounds coming from around you. It's weirdly silent in the area, and he didn't seem to leave any sort of illumination or anything on the inside. So the brief bit of window, like frame that you can see through, it's pure black on the other side.
okay. So I don't hear anything in there or sense any kind of presences in the house.
Yeah, nothing in the house, but there's also an eerie, still quiet to like the area around it as well.
Like maybe is this very similar to like the silence that I've used before?
No, like you can hear your feet like moving across the ground, but there doesn't seem to be any animals. There's no like human activity. The sounds of the city just don't seem to be occurring in this area.
Okay. Can I make some kind of a cult roll to see if there's anything, I guess, supernatural that I kind of would attribute to this? Or do I just feel like I'm far enough away from the city that the sound just isn't carrying to this point, and that's just the time of the day?
Give me an awareness perception roll.
Oh, kind of good at those. Of course, now this is the time that I'll probably roll. Okay. 3 successes.
3 successes. There is an unnatural stillness to the air, not something caused by some sort of discipline or someone's power, but more like it's from something's presence being there causing the stillness. A bit like how it goes quiet in the woods when there's a predator around.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take a deep breath and just kind of close my eyes and just be like, shut up, shut up, shut up. Just leave me alone. Let me work this out, to the voices in my head. And going to head in.
Okay. There's a bit of a mess going in. You go to push the door in and you can feel it resist, but it's not a heavy resistance. What's your strength rating?
2.
2? Yeah, it's strong. It takes a bit of a shoulder to get it to move, to get the whatever's in the way to move with the door. And you're not able to really make out what you can see. It's very dark, but you get beyond just the smell of blood and all the different humors that you would pick up. You also can smell like a sickly sweetness, the type of scent certain people of advanced age get. It's not like the blood itself, but you can the almost fruit and onion smell that the elderly tend to get.
Okay.
You can pick up on what might have been their last meal. It's still fairly strong in the air, suggesting that it is plated or still in the hearth. You can pick up the smell of like a mild perfume, something very very floral, but heavy cheapness to it, as a mixed with an oil of some sort to like stretch it out from the scent. There is the smell of animal, potentially a dog, or something of similar size. It's strong, but it doesn't seem to be fresh. Like whatever this animal was, it hasn't been here in several days. And then as you walk in, you kick something that sounds like an odd shaped, multi pronged wooden object as it bounces across the floor.
Okay. Can I reach out and try to pick that up?
You may certainly try.
Okay. Because with my Auspex rating being as high as it is, I mean, I know that it doesn't help me seeing in pitch black, but it kind of gives me, I don't want to say an echolocation of sorts, but it allows me to see better without relying on my eyesight, right? Or sense
You do
things.
you do have it like increased senses. Your hearing is better, so you could, based off echolocation, figure certain things out where certain things are. Give me an athletics perception roll.
Ooh,
Difficulty 8.
So what I'm doing is I'm giving you a perception roll.
Okay.
One success.
One success. You're able to hear where it came to a stop and orient yourself through it. But as you're heading to pick it up, you brush across a body of some, of one of his victims. You can feel it. You're not quite sure if it was an arm or a leg, but you felt it move as you walked past, and you reach down and grab the object that you heard bouncing about, and you can feel that it's a wood carved human figure of some sort.
Okay.
Not quite finished.
Okay. I would like to use Spirit's Touch on it then.
Okie doke.
Can't remember what that one was.
All right, it is a perception empathy.
Yeah.
Nope, it's older than that. It's younger than that.
Right.
Difficulty will be 5.
5? Okay.
Shit, man. That's pretty good.
I just want to know, like, if this thing, so you don't have to try to do a whole history on the object, but I just want to get an idea if I can sense, or if there's anything that I could see of him coming in, or pick up on anything that he did as he was leaving.
Sure. Yeah, it's not a problem. The first thing you get is a child playing with it, sitting on the front porch just out, or front step just outside the door, and the child speaking to the Bly that is approaching. He introduces himself as Guido, and the child and introduces himself as Samuel. He asks if his mom's around, and the boy says yes, and heads in and gets his mom, and mom comes out, and there you can pick up a conversation. It starts off, fairly innocuous, and then he starts using his disciplines to work his way into the building. And there he lets the mother kind of mill about, continuing to do her job as a housekeeper of sorts, because she just seems to forget he's there. And he begins to talk with an elderly man who seems to, at least the way he reacts to it, spout a bunch of nonsense. Things about the broken mirror, the spider's connection to everyone's minds, the troubles returning, how evil's going to erupt from the ground. And it seems to be a mixture of past events you lived through and something else. He keeps referring to insects and spiders and webs being very prominent, and Guido seems to be welcomed for the night, or for the day. He stays there without any issue, and before he leaves, he kills everyone in the house and drains them dry, and seems to walk off without even caring about anyone discovering it, because he left, if for anyone with any type of perception, a fairly obvious tell with it coming from out from under the door.
Okay. No indication as far as to where he might be going or anything like that, right?
No, only mutterings that the Salubri know where he's at.
Okay. And the mutterings of the broken mirror, the spider, Spider connections everyone. The trouble's returning. Evil erupting from the ground. Was that the old man, or was that?
There's the old man. Yeah.
And so, from what I could tell, some of the stuff we lived through, like finding out the trail of insects underneath ground, would probably be a basic assumption that I could draw, and that maybe he's okay.
Yeah, you could.
All right. I will. How much time do I think I have now at this point?
You still have hour 20 minutes.
Okay. All right. I am going to remember where this place is and just head back to my clinic. I'm going to take the wooden figure with me, though.
Okay. From where you're at, it's a short walk, maybe 10 minutes out of the time you have left. As you approach, you can see that there is a woman holding a young child pacing back and forth in front of your clinic.
Okay. I'll walk up. Evening, miss. Is there something I can help you with?
She spins and looks like right in your eyes, and you can see tears are streaking down her face. The front of her clothing is soaked, and her son appears to be foaming at the mouth. His eyes are rolled up into the back of his head, and he's gone very pale. And she says, "He's dying. Please save him."
All right. I know that my time for the evening is coming very quick, so I will reluctantly invite her in and say, please set him on the table there.
She lays him down.
And I will ask for details and start an examination of him.
Okay. She says, "Well, I don't know how long you've been gone, but some strangers arrived early this evening. They're parked their carriages at the end of the way, just outside the slums. They were very friendly, played music, did tricks, gave toys to the children, and when we returned to our home, Arman fell to the floor and began to spasm, shaking. He was only awake long enough to tell me that his stomach hurt, and then to say he was hungry before he began to sputter and foam, and then he went pale, and I came here, and I've been waiting for some time now."
Okay. I'll ask, do you still have the item that they handed out that he was playing with?
And she says yes, and she fumbles on her person for a little bit before she pulls out a pouch and removes from it a yo-yo.
Okay. I will. Can I? Would it be possible for me to use my heightened senses albeit of taste at this point, to taste whether or not there was some sort of toxin or anything that was coating this?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It tastes like wood. Like no roll is necessary. It doesn't have anything odd to it. I mean, it tastes like it's been handled a lot. Like you can taste, the saltiness of everyone's sweat from handling it and all that.
Mhm.
But other than that, it tastes like wood.
Okay. All right. I will.
She looks at you a little oddly as you lick a yo-yo.
I just wanted to see if there's any kind of substance on the yo-yo itself. Sometimes people can coat substances onto objects and they can transfer into the body through absorption through the skin and cause odd effects.
You think they poisoned my boy?
I don't know. I was just curious. I'm going to use. I'm gonna start with read the soul. Just kind of get a gauge of what I'm dealing with in here.
Okie dokie. All right. Perception empathy, difficulty 8.
Awesome. I love that. I love it. Awesome. Good deal.
You can tell he's mortal.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
No, that's fine. I'm too distracted by the approaching sunrise and everything else to really focus. All right. I will conduct a medical examination of him real quick and just see if I can determine what might be afflicting him.
Right. Since it's an examination, it's a medicine perception roll.
Okay. Still same difficulty on this one?
Make it a 7.
7. Got it. 4 successes. There we go.
Well, he does seem to have, based off the foaming at the mouth and the way he's gone pale, he definitely has several of his humors imbalanced. It's got like a heavy bile as opposed to where are the all of us? Yeah,
Could you repeat that last sentence?
It wasn't even in English, my man. I have to look him up.
How is he supposed to write that down?
He can't.
I wrote down blah, 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 blah.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's got it. Never mind.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah, his bile is up, both his yellow and black, and he's definitely pale, so his sanguine humors are way down. So he needs blood, but he also needs to be bled to get the bad biles out of him. But you can't figure out the cause. To flip his humors in such a way, there has to be like an inciting moment, an instant that caused it.
Okay. These individuals, I'm assuming you're referring to you said they were circus performers?
Travelers.
Are they still down? Are their caravans still nearby?
Yes, they said they were going to be here a while. They seemed very friendly.
Can you point me in the direction of them?
Sure. She heads out the door and she points right down the roadway and you can see several fully enclosed wagons that have been set up just off the side of the road in a small semicircle, about 3 of them. And there's a little bit of smoke rising up from down there, but you don't see any activity when you look down there.
And when they were interacting with the children, what time of the day was that?
Admittedly, it was around midnight. It's hard to sleep and with the supposed monster, the thing that took your neighbor about. I figured since they were being so joyous, it would be a distraction for him, and then he might fall asleep afterwards.
Of course, of course. I'm going to let's see. I am going to use Incubus Humors on her, and I'm going to try to give her hope or courage
Okay.
to alleviate some of her concerns.
Willpower. All right, let me look up a DC for you.
Yeah.
That one. Your difficulty is 6.
6. All right, awesome. Okay, so for the next hour.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to speak to Rebecca. Okay, so I'm going to go down there and see if there's anything amiss. What you need to do and what your son needs for you is that he needs you to offer him as much love and support as you can during this time frame. Positive feelings and words of affirmation can do the body good. It can help strengthen his resolve to pull through. I will be back momentarily and I will help him. But allow me to go do a brief investigation down there, okay?
Okay. Of course, I will. I'll do just that.
Okay. So I am going to make my way quickly down towards the tents or those circled wagons. And thought about that, but no. Yeah. As soon as I get down there, so I don't see. I'm gonna get down there as quickly as I can.
Okay. As you get down there, there's not a whole lot of activity like going on around them. There is an elderly man tending to a dying fire, and the 3 wagons they're elaborately decorated and brightly painted in greens and purples and faux golds. There's cooking utensils and herbs hanging from the sides of them, and bells decorating along their front doors. There seems to be a separate section. These are deeply decorated carriages that aren't wealthy style, but they're definitely well maintained, well cared for. No way for any type of light to enters through cracks and
Mhm,
whatnot.
mhm. And what these also resemble, like the gypsy type of
They are Romani, yes.
Romani. Yeah. Okay. Um, I will. I can use my soul on the guy at the campfire again, just to get an idea of who
Sure.
he is. That's perception, empathy again.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Difficulty 8.
2 successes.
Oh, 2 successes. Well, he's mortal, but his aura is pale and blotchy, so he's a ghoul, and he's very light blue. He's calm in color.
Cool.
Hello. Can I help you any?
Evening. Oh,
Good evening.
I heard that there was a performance down the street not too long ago earlier this evening.
This
Much
is
entertaining for the children and the residents around, correct?
that is correct. The owners of these lovely Uh-oh. Did we lose?
He's back.
Did we lose?
I
Okay.
think he's back.
Uh, on for the people, an outreach, as it were, trying to make friends, as we're not often welcome. But at the moment, they've dispersed amongst the city, gathering supplies and preparing for the next day to come.
Oh, you have another performance plan, do you?
Well, every night, as far as I know, until the children and audience gets tired, and then, well, there's always drink elsewhere in town for the people who were doing the entertaining.
Of course, of course. What these remind me of wagons very similar to my homeland up in Moldova. The Romani. Are you familiar with the traveling people up there?
We are related, but not the same.
No, of course, it's fine. It's just the arts that all of you do are so fantastic, and the performances. I remember as a young child visiting them when I was allowed to. Obviously, growing up there was always a certain stigma that was placed on them, unfortunately.
It is why we're always on the move, always searching for new friends in new places.
Oh, so I happen to know some children in the area that probably weren't able to attend. I heard that you were passing out toys and such to them. Would you have any of that? Would you have one that I could potentially hand out to some of the children that I know?
Oh, of
They would be
course, of
most
course.
grateful.
We don't all make them. I actually do most of the whittling, the scrimshaw and whatnot. I have, and he goes over to one of the carts and he like pulls out a drawer from like underneath it, and he digs amongst it for a little bit, and he pulls out a couple items. He's got some yo-yos, some tops, a few dolls. He comes over and says, boy, girl,
Boy,
top or yo-yo?
the yo-yo. Those are very interesting.
They're from out east. I saw a man use them once and I found it fascinating, so I've been duplicating it. And he hands you a yo-yo.
Okay, I will take it. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate your kindness. And are you going to be performing inside the gate again tomorrow, or will you be moving to a different part of the city? I would love to see your performance.
We will stay here, of course.
Excellent. Well, you can count myself amongst your audience tomorrow, and I look forward to seeing all of you.
Oh, good, good.
And I will turn and head back towards my clinic.
Okay. You've got about maybe 20 minutes before the sun starts to crest the horizon.
Okay. Um. Oh gosh. Okay. Now I know that we've done this kind of before. Would my own Vitae help this boy recover?
Absolutely.
But it would have a
One,
potential detrimental effect, correct?
it will, yes.
Do I have a feeling?
Make,
I was gonna say, from my
make
investigation, do I feel like he has time, or is his humor so out of balance that he is?
you feel he has time. Give me an occult intelligence roll. Difficulty 7.
Would analytical help for this at all?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay. Yeah, it's about what I expected.
Mm. You know, it'll giving him some of your blood, feeding him some will help. You're just not sure on how detrimental it might be.
Right.
The only evidence you have are Bernardus's 3
Yeah. And Victor, right? And Victor or
and Victor,
Paul.
right?
Yeah.
Victor didn't seem to suffer anything from being fed from Casper. Paul, the brief amount of time you saw him, seemed to have sores, about his face, but not a lot of them. And
Okay. I will go back to my clinic real quick and see the mother and say, okay, I will need to prepare some stuff for him. So, what I would do is I would take him home, let him rest, bring him back tomorrow evening as the sun is setting, and I should be prepared for him at that point. Unfortunately,
okay, I can do that.
He there is something inside of him that needs to be bled out, but I need to be able to provide him with some fresh blood. So I may have to ask you if you're okay with that at that point, but give me time to prepare him.
Is that not blasphemous?
It's I know that it might seem blasphemous, but the Lord gave you your son, and I think He would allow you the ability to give him some of your own lifeblood in order to save him. Yes.
Make for me a manipulation expression roll, sir.
Nice.
You got
Both
this.
of those are, yeah, it's a 2.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
It was a 9 for a moment. It was a 9. Okay, that didn't work.
She looks at you skeptically, but she's still feeling pretty good. Still feeling hopeful and happy. So she nods for a moment and says, "Anything I should do for him throughout the day?" Besides just
Otherwise,
watching it.
I will tell you this: if you feel like if you want to have some more immediate assistance from one of the Lord's many hospitals around here, there is an individual. I can't remember the name of the church they're out of, or the Aisha's place.
Okay, it's the Church of the Holy Sepulchre.
Okay. I'll say you can take him to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. I do know a nurse that's there. She'll be there tomorrow evening as well. Her name is Aisha. She's a very skilled healer as well. And the nuns that are there or the sisters that are there would be more than capable of helping your son as well. They may be able to open a door
Okay.
for him tonight if you would like to take him up there.
You've done well by our little community here. I believe I can trust you, and I will try to hold out.
Okay. Well, go take care of him. Make sure you keep him well hydrated. Let him rest. Keep him covered, warm. If he seems to be sweating or getting warm at all, just a damp cloth as often as you can.
Okay.
If he's hungry at all,
Thank you.
very light, maybe something of a broth of some sort. Nothing solid right now.
Okay, I can do that. Thank you. Again, I'll see you this evening.
Good. I will.
She scoops him up.
All right. I have a feeling I'm really feeling the effects of the approaching dawn at this point, so I'm going to make sure that my door is secured, closed, and I will keep the yo-yo and hang on to it for tomorrow.
Okay. Casper, you've got a couple hours before the sun is up. What are you doing?
I believe I was just gonna find a alley and go ahead and call it a night.
Okay. It's not hard. I mean, there are alleys everywhere. So is there you gotta spend anything? Yeah. Is it like it's a willpower to
It's a blood point.
meld? Blood point. Okay. Yep. There's an alley, just a couple buildings down, and like you said, it looks good. There's no one currently occupying it, no one with eyes on it. So you feel safe to do what you need to do.
I sleep now.
Okay. Asmodeus, you and Leonardo have a couple hours before the sun comes up. What are you doing?
So we have a plan, so we can hopefully get this issue taken care of.
No, absolutely.
I don't really have anything pressing this evening. I do have open space. You're more than welcome to use it at my home.
I appreciate that. I'll take you up on it for this evening. This day, you've been more than helpful and gracious. So, of course, I will take you up on that. As you get to your section of the collective slums and dump area, you can see a small ring of Romani carts, little wisp of smoke leaving up out of them, and there's not a lot of activity down there. It seems that people are starting to walk away from it. Like there was something going on, but whatever happened has stopped.
This is different. I'll just take note of it and head on home.
My mom is baking bread and it smells amazing, and now my tummy is grumbling like crazy. It's going to be a torturous couple of hours. All right. So you're just making note, heading into your place. All right.
Yeah.
Any plans before laying down, or just knocking off for the day?
So, who were you wanting to contact for your fighting abilities? Were you wanting to fight someone? Is that kind of what you were thinking, or
Well, I was hoping My-
Barnabas would make it back?
no. He was always a jovial fellow, but not very reliable. Always, well, you could always count on his record keeping at the least. No, I was hoping Montfrey would be willing to provide not only personal testimony, but he is one of the better fighters in our group. So a friend sparring match would prove my capabilities, as well as give some sort of idea of what I might be able to provide.
Okay. Something I would watch. Ephraim could be devious at that point. I wouldn't want him to suddenly say it's a fight to the death.
Do you suspect he'd do that?
I don't know. I wouldn't want that to
What
be the
does
case.
your... Well, this has been your home city. You know him. What does your gut tell you?
My gut tells me that if I were him, I would.
Then I will seek additional assistance.
I wouldn't want you
First, I need to...
have to kill Montfrey. So
Nor
that's why I bring that
nor
up.
would I. First, I'll need to find out where they have gone to. But then I'll seek extra help. I have an idea.
Okay. I will not pry. But I'm
Good.
curious.
Oh, I'm going to dominate a mortal.
Ah,
Make him.
very nice. I like it.
It is the simplest and easiest thing to do. sleep well.
And yourself.
Oliver.
You're
Got a couple hours before sun up. You and your sire, Jelena, are standing there, having just watched everyone kind of break up. She looks at you and says, "That last bit was a little awkward between you and the doctor. Do you think he'll be okay?"
yes.
That was a question.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I have a room at an inn. I will see you tomorrow evening. If we may, I would appreciate going to see Tiffany tomorrow.
Okay. I have something I gotta do like when I first wake though.
Is it pay your workers? And then she kind of looks around at the empty bakery.
No?
They work for free.
No, but I mean I don't have to. That's not what I'm doing.
Well, I won't pry then. What time should I meet you?
Let's say like an hour after sundown, or because I don't know exactly what time that would be. Or roundabout.
Okay. I can do that. Well, I will leave you to the rest of your evening and see you tomorrow.
All
And
right.
she opens up the door, and there's three young men standing out there, and they say, "Ma'am, excuse us, sorry." And one steps in, it's like, "Hi, boss," and heads
Hey.
over and starts getting out flour, and another comes in and says, "Hello, boss," and heads over and starts prepping the long trough in which they need to start mixing. And another one just kind of leans in and waves and heads off towards the nearest water pump to be able to get water to start making the bread that will be baked while you're sleeping.
Hey guys. I have something new that could pass along to, I don't know how many people work here, but to everyone, and make sure everyone knows.
Sure. There's 5 of us, by the way.
That part wasn't said from character. That part was said from player.
Oh.
Or was it?
When we're done for the day, I'd like to have what we have left over delivered to the church or the hospital, whatever. I don't know what it's called. Does it have? What is the name of it?
Well, it's just a hospital, but the church is the Church of the Holy Sepulchre.
Yeah, but they're like one, like they're together, aren't they?
Yes, they are. They are connected.
Yeah. The hospital.
Okay. Well, we usually sell out pretty quick. Do you want us to make a little more normal?
Sure.
All right, we can do that.
All right. Just we'll just have to adjust. Like if we say if you make like 5 more loaves or something and those 5 sell out, then let's do just a little bit more. Not like, I mean, we don't have to like go crazy with it, but
Okay, I think I understand.
like we could start small and see how that goes, then work up to where maybe we have some left over, because I'd like to donate some to, or we just make some extra and don't sell those and then just donate those to the church or the hospital, I mean.
Right.
Okay, that's it.
All right.
This is
well,
my friend. Can you tell her I pay you guys well?
He pays us well.
Good job.
She kind of looks. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Like hand him a coin.
She looks at him. He looks at it. Kind of shrugs. Puts it in his coin pouch. Well, you boys have fun playing with dough. I'm going to go back to the inn. They all kind of half pay attention to her leaving, and then the one pulling out different ingredients and getting ready to start the full-on process says, well, I believe this is about the time you disappeared downstairs. You never really check on us. Keeping the books keep you that busy?
Yeah. It's tedious.
And Miss Tiffany's been gone for a couple days now. Will she be returning?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Well, have fun doing math.
Yeah. Heads downstairs.
Okay. All right. Your days go by without interruption. You may spend your blood points to wake up. Asmodeus, spend your 2, one for waking and one for healing.
3.
3?
Mm-hmm. Because I go down to, I think, wounded.
Oh, from the permanent injury?
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure.
Hate
Yeah, I go
finding
down
that.
to wounded.
So 3. That sucks.
Yeah.
Where's your blood pool currently sitting?
Let's see. After I take the 3, daggone it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9.
Oh, okay. So you're good then.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay.
All right. Just making sure. Since we're on you and you said you need to do something, Oliver,
Yeah.
what are you doing this evening?
I'm gonna head to a little clinic in the slums.
Okie doke. All right, I'll jump over to him since he has light sleeper. He gets up earlier than everybody else.
We get willpower back when we wake up too, right?
You get one. Yep. You get a willpower from
Good call.
Do I get any
From the
for
new day.
starting to help the boy, or do I?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my bad. Yeah, you get a point of willpower for being
My nature.
who you are.
Caregiver. All right.
How dare you?
Okay. I know. I'm sorry. All right. I am going to get up in the morning and start preparing what I need in order to. Well, first I guess I'll let you decide if I have the materials I would need in order to either bleed or give a transfusion of any kind. Because you said I know that the boy needs to be bled a little bit and receive blood, right?
Right. You need to get the bad humors out and put good ones in.
Right.
Well, it depends on how serious you want to go about it. You definitely have what's necessary to do the most serious form of bloodletting, right? You have the proper tools to form a tourniquet and to cut the vessels. But if all you plan on doing is a light bleeding, you just need leeches, which you don't have.
Right. Okay. But I mean, from what I understand, like his humors being as out of balance as they are, like a light bleeding might not be sufficient.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Well, I will prepare the stuff I need in order to do the appropriate work. Even though I figure it's probably more dangerous than doing the leeches. So.
Right. A medicine wits roll.
Medicine wits.
It's a shame you're not using something you're good with. Jeez. Oh.
I know, right? 3 successes.
It takes a few moments to remember where you put everything. Because the last time you saw some of these tools, you had fabricated a fairly uncomfortable pillow out of their container case.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that, yeah. So, all right. I will prepare everything then, and as soon as I know the sun is down, I was gonna open my door and see if the woman is there as of yet.
No, not yet. You can hear a commotion starting to grow to near the carts, but it's still early evening, so she's not shown up yet.
Okay. I was gonna want to like just look down towards the carts and see if they could see anything that's happening or just any kind of activity as of yet.
At the moment, there's a glow of a freshly built fire, and you can see 5 or 6 people starting to mill about the carts down there, but not a lot of raucous activity.
Okay. Before anybody gets here, I want to take that yo-yo I have and use Spirit's Touch on that as well.
Let's say difficulty 5 again.
Okay.
So you know everything about the yo-yo.
Nice.
I mean, you see all the way to being cut into a block and all the hours upon hours of whittling, uh, it being smooth and sanded, some oils being applied to it for maintaining hoping the wood would maintain the attachment of the string, and nothing untoward or odd about the item. It's a
The yo-yo. Okay.
perfectly normal yo-yo.
Okay. All right. Am I able to through the process or anything like that with the old man doing the whittling? Do I have an idea of how many people are in this caravan?
Yeah, it's hard to tell. With watching like movement in and out and around him. Give me an academics wits roll to
All right.
represent.
Same difficulty, or do you want it to be higher?
6 is fine.
Okay. Zero. I like having the two
So-
ones in there. It's really great.
Somewhere between like 6 or 15. Like, yep.
That's a great number. All right. All right. Well, I will look at them briefly and see the commotion going on and turn around and head back in and wait for the mother to appear. Or anyone else.
It's right. It's it's not long before you hear the knock.
I will open the door and bring her in.
Says, I'm sorry.
The door anyhow.
I so tired, watching him. I fell asleep. Please tell me you can still save him.
I can help him. It will be I'm sure it will be a trying event for him, so I'll need you to remain strong for him. If you would like, I will motion to a chair that I have. You can sit down and rest for a moment while I examine it and begin my work. It will take a little bit of time, but have a seat and take a rest.
Okay. She sets him down on the table. He's still pale. He seems semi-conscious, like his eyes they're no longer rolled back in like they were before, but they're not focusing on anything in particular when you examine him. His breathing sounds fine, just from your base aspects. Give me a medicine perception roll to give him another once over this evening.
Look over. All right.
You have 3 successes. Nice. That's a lot of 4s.
It is a lot of force.
This examination proves confusing compared to what it was just last night or early this morning, actually. His humors are still out of balance, but now from your examination, his phlegm is elevated, and both his biles are down, and his sanguine is fine. It's not, from a medical standpoint, it's nonsensical. Like, it should be the same.
Almost.
Yeah. Give me an awareness perception roll.
Okay.
Two.
2 successes. 3 ones. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Okay.
There is an air of something off about the boy, like that you can feel it. There is like an extra presence, or his. I don't know. Maybe there might be. You might be feeling his aura, like actually feeling the presence of his self intruding upon your own. Like he feels off, uneasy. It's very similar to the feeling you felt outside the house yesterday.
Okay. Okay.
As you're going over him and picking up on the sensation, he says, "I'm hungry," and it's an odd reverberation for the voice of a child.
Hungry for Vitae? Essence? For what?
He looks at you fairly strangely and says, "Food?" And his mother looks up from the chair and says, "He's been refusing the broth and eating all day."
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Do
sorry.
I know-
Oliver, you
Yeah.
arrive at the clinic.
Knock, knock, knock. Even though it's open, I knock on the open door.
Yeah. I look up. Oh, Oliver, come in. I need something from you, if possible.
Sure.
There's a woman sitting at a chair by his desk, and there's a boy on his examination chamber table, and she watches you as you come in.
Just kind of nod
this
to
is
her
a-
and.
This is a friend of mine. He sometimes provides some different expertise.
Okay.
Give us a moment. I want to talk with him for a moment. Well, we're gonna step outside for just a moment, okay?
Of course.
So I will motion for Oliver to follow me.
I follow.
I know this probably wasn't why you came by, but you have abilities different from mine, right?
Yes? Every time I answer a question, it's a question.
The boy in there, I am confused because he's shown signs of an illness of sorts. His humors, his body, everything is just out of balance, and it's fluctuating in ways that don't make sense to me. And it's almost like there's something in him, something else inside of him. I didn't know if you had some kind of
Like there's something else, like there's something else inside of us, or
not that. Like, I don't think I haven't seen any indications of him being turned or anything like that, or embraced. And his aura still appears human. He's still eating food, apparently, and but he's become more and more, I guess, ravenous through the day. And his voice, when he asked for food, just had almost a guttural sound to it that seemed unnatural for a boy of his size. And a lot of this started happening after that caravan down there did a performance or a demonstration for some of the children and the residents in the area. And they're also vampires, by the way.
good to know.
I'm going to pause you guys on that one. Yep. So, Jasper.
That's all I know how to
now.
approach that one.
So you wake now. What are your plans this early evening?
I believe the plan is to get with Dragomir to either go check on the church or to go talk to the seneschal.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna head down to the Love Shack. I mean, the clinic.
Excellent. Excellent.
Popular place to be.
It is. You are. It doesn't take you long. I mean, from Oliver's Bakery to there is roughly where you're at. You can see when you get there, Oliver and Dragomir talking outside of his clinic as you're getting there.
We'll just mup it along and kind of just like pop into their conversation.
By the way, the vampires.
Good to know.
Myself like,
Asmodeus.
We're gonna have to repeat that
That's
again.
just when he comes in.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
You. Hello, cat. Down you go. You.
Kaiju.
You awake to find Leonardo is not in your lair anymore. He seems to have woken up early and left.
That's rude. Well, I gotta try to find out where Monfrey is. So I'll see if I can find the others.
All right, where do you plan on looking for the others?
Probably the clinic.
Mm, mm.
That's where everybody always goes.
Past 4 days, that's where everybody's gathered anyhow.
Yeah. I mean, I figured they're either there or Barnabas's, so
Right.
I'll try the clinic first.
Okay. Leaving your.
I was gonna say we added the bakery to that list of gathering
Oh
points
yeah,
in the morning now
bakery.
too.
I,
So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure last time that's where we said we were gonna meet this day. To be honest.
Uh, stepping
the
out,
bake-
you can.
is the bakery on my way?
No.
Okay.
No. The clinic is, but the bakery is not. You see, upon leaving your abode, that down at the end there's a gathering group of people around those carts. It's getting bigger. You can see the flickering glow of fire, and you can start to hear a bit of music being played. And you're not far from the clinic, so
I would probably actually go check it out to see what it is since it's new.
okay.
Before I went to the clinic.
Outside of the locals that you recognize, there's about 8, late teens, early 20s group of men and women. They're mostly women. There are 3 guys. The guys are playing instruments. One's playing a very basic looking what we would call a bagpipe nowadays. Like it's a bag and a reed and there's like a flute, and that's about it. One's got a simple drum out and he's playing it, and one is playing a lute, and there's a few elderly strangers there as well. Most of them are men. There is one elderly woman. She's sitting at a fire that's been brought to the side, and she seems to be cooking something. The elderly men are entertaining children with puppets and handing out toys, and there seems to be a small impromptu celebration going on down there. The 3 of you at the clinic, you can see a little ways from where you're at, Asmodeus come out of his den and head down the road to the gathering group down there.
Aha, now we know where he sleeps.
I don't want to know. It's not like I'm gonna watch him sleep or anything. Crazy people do things
Right.
like that.
That'd be creepy.
So yeah, the boy became sick after interacting with their show yesterday. I can't say for certain that that's where it came from, but his humors have been imbalanced and fluctuating wildly from yesterday. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, Casper, there's a young boy in my clinic who's sick right now. His mother's inside.
Oh shit! Where'd you come from?
And I figured he walked up, so like
I just
would've
assumed
known
he's
he was
behind
there.
me. You know.
Right. Yeah. I mean, no one
I just kind of slid in.
Whoa,
Not
whoa,
long.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Nobody slides in my DMs. All right. Wait.
slides in behind him.
I agree. As a DM, I agree with that. It's
As the other DM, I agree with that. He did say DMs, so you know.
Oh.
But no, there's a young boy in my clinic right now that is sick. When he asked for food, there was this deep, almost growling, guttural sound that belied his age. Seemed it just seemed off, like there was some other kind of. I couldn't tell if there's another presence inside of him or if I'm feeling his own personality, soul, aura, whatever you want, reaching out, exuding from him, but it's odd.
Does this sound like anything I've ever heard of?
give.
I would like to roll an occult roll.
Yep. It's an occult intelligence roll.
Oh, would book knowledge help that?
Yeah, I could see.
I'm just as smart as Casper.
I was gonna say I could roll too if I need to, but
You know, yeah.
occult intelligence.
Now he's probably coming to show off.
I know. Probably not.
We're all
Everyone
the
rolled
same.
two.
We're all the same.
Can I roll?
I mean, just to see what happens.
Okay.
One of us. One of us.
Come on, twos.
Wait, you want him to roll
He's
twos?
just gonna roll all twos.
All right, good night,
Being
everyone.
smart doesn't matter.
I'm not even there, and I know.
All right. For those of you who matter on this particular roll, Asmodeus. So, now each of you are coming at it from different perspectives. For you, Casper, it reads a lot like possession, right? For you, Oliver, you've been kind of drug over this and that. Your sire has a lot of obsessions about what happens in the East, and you know that the vampires there aren't quite like the ones here, and their equivalent to the beast is almost sentient. Then they view it as a separate spirit inhabiting their body at the same time. For you, Dragomir, when medical science doesn't quite provide the appropriate answer, it is almost always the devil's hand messing with the patient, and exorcism is required. So each of you come up with an inhabitation of some sort as your reasoning to what might be wrong with the boy.
What about me?
I mean,
Oh, you?
you're
I
enjoying
mean,
the show?
you're fairly certain that the guy is playing the instruments and the dancing girls are vampires.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, definitely vampires. Oliver,
Yep.
you know that your clan's discipline, not your particular branch, but your clan's discipline is capable of mending the soul if need be.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just not sure what could be wrong here. I mean, if I thought it was like a exorcism or something, I'd take him to the church if I could, but I can't, and I don't know. I'm just confused.
You could take him to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. They could probably help him with that. It sounds like he needs it.
Oh, like legitimately, that's what you think it is?
We should let me go in there and talk to him. See,
Oh, I mean,
see if he
the mother
starts
is.
saying messed
Oh.
up stuff to a guy that
I-
looks like a priest.
I also wanted
Let me,
to send Psycho and see if that tells me anything on the kid.
Sweet.
Well, let me introduce you to the mother at
Oh.
least.
Just coming in there with another strange guy.
Right.
Looking at
Yeah.
my son.
The giant
just come in,
albino.
run in somebody
Don't
else.
worry.
Ma'am, obviously, this is again my colleague here. His name is Oliver. This is a father from one of the local churches here. He comes by every now and then to minister to those that are sick and ailing. If he would like to
For
certainly
the
offer a
briefest
prayer over your son.
for the briefest moment, there's a look of terror as that thought of he left and came back with a priest. Is my son dying? Before, like they're like, oh.
So
Wait.
yeah, he just wishes to offer a prayer of healing over him as well.
Did I witness this look in her face?
Yes.
I want to try something. I know it doesn't technically work that particular way, but I mean, I'd like to try it.
What is it, sir?
The peaceful touch thing that I have. I thought I could like put a hand on her shoulder and be like, no, it's okay, I promise, and then use it. Essentially, it's like to make things not want to fight me anymore, but it also helps with like
Right, but it's-
vampires with like the, the check-in stuff and
Right.
Like this guy right here.
Maybe you should start sleeping at the clinic.
The last time I did that,
Who, me? Him? We don't want them. It was fine. Nothing.
Yeah, sure. Spend the blood and willpower point.
Okay. Uh-oh. I mean, yeah, we're fine.
What do you mean? Oh,
Nothing.
I should ask. What's your blood at?
6.
And what is your road?
6.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah, but now I gotta wake up tomorrow, you know?
Yep.
Okay, so brawl dexterity is the roll. I'm gonna punch her in the
you
face.
don't have to like. Right. Yeah, you don't need to like roll anything to touch her. She's not.
Oh, okay. She's not hostile.
She is not hostile, and you were just introduced by the doctor that she came to see. So
Oh, okay.
there's enough trust to like place a hand on her shoulder.
Okay.
Right. She takes a breath. You can feel her anxiety pass. And she seems calmer.
I'll motion, Father, if you would.
I'm gonna head over and take a look at the kid. See if his head starts spinning, anything
See,
crazy like
all right.
Now,
Give me. Oh, I know. Give me a. Do you have theology on your sheet?
I do.
Yep. Give me a theology perception roll.
I got that too.
Would attentive help?
Yes. Difficulty 8.
Ooh, doggy. You know what? I'm gonna use one of them there willpower points.
Sounds good. Sounds good. 3. You give him, initially a minor look over, and then you notice that there's a like an odd spot on like in the sclera of his eye, and there's an abnormal growth starting, like a dark warty spot starting to develop on one of his hands. And you've noticed that the lines on the inside of his palms kind of form a pentagram of sorts. Like it's all the classic unnatural signs of the devil
Account
interacting.
How many toes he has.
10.
Oh, okay.
He has 10 fingers too.
On each foot.
Oh no, just all together. However, he doesn't react the way a possessed person would, as a priest looking over them should cause him to react. He's curious, but you can tell he's weak and sickly. He doesn't seem to jerk away from your touch. There's no reaction to, your rosaries or anything. Like, he doesn't react to you the way a possessed person should.
I'm a pray for him. Be like,
Okay.
I just like give him a good old can I roll theology to have my character make up on?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
I don't know what old
the
old-timey
theology
prayer-
writ. I don't either. Yes. You kind of have both. Three. You have a good prayer, a plea to his health and everything. Question: do you mean it?
Yeah.
Then give me a willpower roll. Difficulty 8. Two.
Good job.
Okie dokie.
Thinking about it. I have something I want to do after he gets finished with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Same.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I already told, but I guess I'll do it after all the prayers and everything. I still need to do the sense cycle thing. Yeah.
Sense the cycle?
Yeah. But I'll wait till he's done.
Okay. Why would you like to do that?
Me?
Yes.
Eyes of Chaos.
Eyes of Chaos.
Since one of the questions I can ask is if this person is being controlled by another, and
Right. Okay. All right. There's that. All right. Perception enigma.
Do I? Oh, I got it. Okay. Difficulty.
We'll go with 7.
Be kind, dice. You're not kind, dice.
Oh, botch.
That is a botch. That's
Oh.
awesome.
That
That's a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is it
That
because I'm
is-
here?
I mean,
is
yes.
a botch.
Great.
Okay.
Great. I'm pretty
So-
sure I tried to do this one time with the botch and it didn't go well.
Was I there
So
for
you
that?
begin to you begin to open up your extra senses to more than just sights, sound, taste. You begin to peer beyond the veil, as it were, and you're almost instantly absorbed into like a second face that the child seems to present, and it moves like oil dripping down his face, and then it hovers over his chest, and you can see it make a grumble, irritated face, and then its eyes lock on yours. And you know that it sees you as much as you see it, and all the different little things going on about this child that is off. And then it grins, drips from the child, and forms a small, pudgy body with a wide rictus grin and really hollow, like pinpoint eyes. And it lunges at you and vanishes as far as you can tell.
Nice.
For the rest, for you two, you see Dragomir get a real serious look at the kid, and then nothing. Back to what he was doing. So you would like the sense cycle.
Yeah.
All right.
And I want to do the roll thing. Spend a willpower, roll perception, enigma, or empathy.
Difficulty 7, glean omens and visions of the person. Okie dokie.
Spends my willpower. Do I get to pick which one I roll?
Yes. Based off what you're looking for. Are you-
This is-
Are you looking to look more esoteric, or are you trying to get a feeling? Are you trying to do the vibe check, as it were?
I feel like I don't know if the vibe check is gonna give me much. I feel like maybe the other would be. I don't know.
Then go with that one.
Okay, which one's that?
Perception enigmas.
Okay. Great. That's the worst one. Oops, I forgot to make it 7. but I rolled 2 that are over 7. So
You got 2 above 7, so yeah, you're good. All right, you begin to look at portents over the boy, looking for his connections. At first, you get small things. The you pick up like the dirt under his fingernails gives you a sense that he's going to be more than just your average laborer, that in his future he has the opportunity to gain an apprenticeship, to become a craftsman instead of just a laborer. The way his sweaty hair is caked upon his brow gives you an idea that he's going to have a heavy, healthy life, that it's going to be a weight that he shoulders, but it's one he can handle. You see that thin wisp of thread that you usually see connecting to his mom and connecting to Dragomir. You get a sense by the wear and tear in his clothes that he's going to have a happy, full childhood, but you don't pick up anything via the cycle that suggests that he's experiencing anything supernatural in his future or current present. But you do see a hint of sulfur on his bared feet, and you can pull from that he's been dealing with a hunger forced on him by a minor extraplanar being, as it were. But it's not there anymore. It's gone.
The hunger for him is, it feels like the hunger is gone, or the...
Yes. The thing that was making that abnormal hunger is gone.
I'm gonna I'll walk over to him and just be like, "How you feeling?" to the kid.
I'm tired. I'm really full. I think I might throw up.
I'm gonna step a little to the side.
Yeah, I think he's doing great now. He looks fine.
I'm gonna help him like sit up and
Okay.
get off the table. Oh,
Yeah. Let him. I mean, just give him a moment to kind of rest and make sure that his stomach is settled. But if anything, I've got a pail over there if he feels like he's going to vomit.
okay. I'll grab the pail and bring the pail over.
There it is. I need to look at Dragomir's sheet.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Would you give me a willpower roll, please?
Great.
Heck yeah.
The difficulty is 9.
Great. At least I've
That
got
means
help.
There's no difficulty.
At least I've got help this time.
It should only be 3, right? That's what not the 5 that I have for my max.
No, you're going off your permanent as your roll,
okay.
not your.
Okay. Don't worry, guys. I don't got this. Oh, I definitely don't have this.
Fuck me again.
Mom's dead. They're dead.
God.
No.
Oliver's dead.
you're you're feeling really hungry. It's, I mean, you must have spent a little too much blood in the last couple days because what you've been going off of since last time is just not enough. You don't feel a need to lunge upon anyone in the room, but you're feeling a need to satiate the thirst. The beast is moving, as it were.
Hey, you guys mind if I step out for a moment? I feel like I need to go take care of something real quick.
The woman at the chair says, I mean, you're the doctor, and if
Well,
he's
he should be okay. Just Oliver, Casper, you guys okay if I step out for a moment? I just need to go for something real quick.
He acting real shady when he says that.
I agree.
Give me a Dragomir, give me a subterfuge manipulation roll.
Here comes all the tens.
And the others, you guys give me a subterfuge wits roll. Your difficulty for both is 6. Ouch.
Guys, I'm so good at this.
Oh God.
You know, that's the problem. Is if
Wow.
something's gonna possess Dragomir, they're like, "Oh, I know, I'll take this guy." But like, "Oh, he's so unlucky. This is so bad for them." Yeah.
Casper, yeah, it's coming off kind of twitchy. However, he's fine.
Yeah, by all means, go ahead.
All right. Well, thanks. Yeah, if you guys want to look after him, I'll meet you.
I'm gonna look at the kid real close. His eyes still all weird and twitchy. His hands all pentagrammy.
Give me a theology perception roll. You looked
over.
over him once before, so the difficulty's 5 this time. Cut it out.
Oh my god.
They're still there, but like that discoloration in his eyes diminished a bit. The growth seems a little more like adolescent acne, the odd almost pentagram like shape to lines in his hands. It doesn't quite look that way. It must have been, it's gone. The possession has moved, or perhaps your prayer did free him of the thing. Asmodeus, you've been checking out the called caravan at the end of the roadway that passes through the slums. What are you doing, good sir?
If it's a big crowd, I don't want to be in it, so I'll just kind of hang back a little bit and see just really what it is. If it's just these guys playing music and stuff, I'll probably just leave and head to the clinic.
Okay, I'm going to need 2 rolls from you. One would be an alertness perception to just pick up all the physical activities going on. Difficulty 6. 5.
5. Ooh, 666.
Oh, yep, that's
Goes with the theme of tonight.
Well, I wonder where it's going next.
uh yeah, from just watching that, it does just seem to be a performance of music, dance, and food, but also give me an awareness perception roll. Difficulty 7. 3. You feel the use and sense the use of disciplines that the vampires are using their performance to achieve something. A good portion of it is, say, charismatically based. Like they're using it to pull people in and keep people's attention.
Stupid bards.
But you don't seem to be a target.
I'll leave. I'll head towards the clinic.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything by myself.
What? Dragomir, you step outside.
Yeah.
There is a crowd of people gathering down at the end of your way. The slums see it no more busy or dead than usual, with the exception of that down at the far end. Where are you heading?
Well, I mean, this urge to feed is not necessarily like ravenous, like, but I feel the need. Is the need that I would go towards the easiest prey that I could, or the nearest prey that I could see, or I'm still of my own mind to?
You're still of your own.
Okay.
Oh no.
I will start to wander through the slums a little bit, going away from my clinic.
Okay.
Traveling maybe like a couple of blocks at least, and begin to look for anyone that is either in a state where they might be easily manipulated, or kind of off by themselves.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna head out after him.
Okay. Give
I'm gonna
me
nudge Oliver on my way.
Oh yeah, I'll watch the kid. Don't worry.
Oddly, that made me worry more.
right. A survival wits roll. Difficulty is 4.
For me or him?
For Dragomir.
Okay.
okay.
Survival wits.
Mhm.
Oh well, that's a wits roll. Cool. Of course, no problem there, guys. No problem there.
Well, I mean, it was difficulty 4.
It wasn't come on. My past couple rolls have been like 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I mean,
Since it's the urge isn't any stronger than what you normally have, you can find your usual go-to instead of a person fairly easily, with just a couple turns here and there. Stray cat, a dog. The choice is yours.
I will go for a dog.
A doggo.
A doggo.
All right. Since I ported this over last, I haven't refilled in any of the notes on how many blood points are in an A and a mule. I'm going to take a guess and say you get 2, but that'll kill the dog.
it is 2.
Okay. All right. I will take the 2 then. Which technically would give me an extra one if I wouldn't fill me up, but
Right. You're still hungry.
okay.
Casper, how are you? Are you like following him, or are you stealthily following him?
Giant pale dude.
I can just see
Well,
it.
it is at night, I guess. I'll stealthily follow him then.
Awesome.
Yeah, because I have a feeling he's gonna forget that he's not supposed to eat people right now. You're like, hey, don't forget, no peoples.
All right, give me a stealth dexterity versus his alertness perception roll.
Oh.
Yeah.
2.
2.
That seems about right.
3. You are quite certain that he does not notice you. He's far too absorbed into hunting down a stray dog.
So
Dogs aren't people.
He falls over it and like feeds very, very quickly, and then say as you sit there watching, he just picks it up, kind of looks around for a moment, and just throws the body to the side.
So he goes ham on it.
No,
Not just
dog.
like regular.
Asmodeus, you get to the clinic.
I'll knock on the door.
It's a
still.
door.
Yeah.
It's a door. I mean, it's
Victor.
not a. Yep.
Is it closed?
Yes, it is currently closed.
I'll knock on the door.
Oliver, there's a knock.
I'll just slowly, just crack it open. Hello? Oh, 1 second. I'll be right out.
Okay.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Just 1 second, ma'am. I'm gonna, there's a guy out here. I guess gotta talk to him. Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay. I'll be here, and she's just rubbing the back of her son, patting it occasionally. He's holding the bucket. It's like, I think I'm going to throw up. I don't feel good.
Goes out the door. Closes it behind me. Yeah?
What's going on in there?
Little kid was sick and his mom's in there with him.
Just his mom? Where,
Yeah?
where's Dragomir?
He stepped out for something very important.
Have you seen Casper?
He followed.
He stepped out for something very important.
Okay.
I mean, I would have let you in, but
Yeah. Can I try to talk to Casper with my telepathy?
Oh God.
It worked really well last time.
Right.
God, is that you again?
Actually, you know what? I would have probably remembered that and tried to talk to Dragomir instead.
Okay.
Oh
Just open
no.
Casper's sheet, so I didn't have to ask. No, no, Dragomir. All right. Your difficulty is 5.
All right. Oop, there we go. Two
2
successes.
successes.
Dragomir, where are you at?
I just had to stop. I had to step out to top off a little bit. I was feeling a bit a little hungry and needed to just replenish. The past couple days have been taxing.
So you stepped out to feed with someone in your clinic?
Well, Oliver and Casper were there, and we took care of the boy. He's fine now. So just the illness that was over him, Casper took care of.
Casper's not there.
Jeez, why does Casper get all the credit?
Well, Oliver was still there, right?
Yeah, Oliver was there, and he said
Yeah.
you stepped out.
Yeah. I left him in Oliver's care. He was in good hands. I could trust Oliver, right?
I guess. Are you on your way back?
Oh yeah, I'll be back shortly. I just had to find a secluded spot and just find an animal. Since we can't feed on people, obviously can't do that right now.
Did you find one?
Yeah, I did.
So you're on your way back now?
Yeah, I was just gonna clean up real quick. That way, I didn't figure walking through the town with any kind of blood on me would be a good idea.
Asmodeus,
Probably.
please give me
Oh boy.
an awareness perception roll.
Four
Four.
successes.
So during your exchange with Dragomir, you keep hearing a voice. It's on a level of a subconscious thought. It's just repeating one thing more.
So where are you at? And I'll come help you.
Oh, I'm just I'm a few blocks away. It won't take me very long. I'll be back. A couple. It's just a big deal.
Oh, it's okay. I need everybody so we can talk.
He
Anyway.
closes his mind off.
Oh, okay.
You just got left
Stop
on
the
red.
I-
So how long do you continue to talk before you realize you've been hung up on?
I imagine I would kind of feel that and then go, I was like, oh shit. And try to somehow try to track him on the way he went.
Sure. Give me a survival wits roll. So, Dragomir.
Yeah.
You just finished off the dog, and your beast you can feel it grumbling. It still wants more. You're still hungry.
Okay,
You're,
so
you're very hungry.
All right, so the animal wasn't good enough. I might need more sustenance. Just muttering to himself in the alleyway. I need more sustenance. Can't. Could I risk person? Maybe outside of town, I could dispose of the body at least, and then maybe they would see it. Or I could just go to the prince and see about doing the blood bond thing. That's kind of
Are you speaking to
Being
yourself
a-
out loud or in
Yeah.
your head?
yeah,
Oh,
out loud.
shit.
He's just muttering to himself in this alleyway.
You can give me a alertness perception roll, Casper, if you want. See if you can hear him as you're following.
I don't know if I wanna.
One. You do. Like you can hear his occasional mutter.
Maybe those ones outside of town. Maybe they have their own. They have people gathered there. That could be a good spot.
Asmodeus, you see. You don't see like the footprints that you would assign to Dragomir, but Casper's got some sizable feats on him, and you can see those fairly easily, and you can start heading in that direction, following them.
I will, as long I'll look around and make sure there's nobody really kind of keeping an eye on me, and then I will go as fast as humanly or inhumanly possible.
Oh,
Got
yeah,
any
I'll
Try
just
to get a clear direction until I get to a like an intersection, and then I'll search again.
Okay, give me the same roll then.
I'll just be here. I'll make sure the boy's fine. Goes back in the clinic.
Yeah.
You hear the kid blow chunks.
Ooh.
Could I use quick-witted?
He's just rethought.
for tracking.
Yes. Since I'm trying to find the track as fast as possible.
I'm going to go with no.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 successes.
3 successes. Yeah, you get to the nearest intersection, you take a look around and you spot, and you follow them and off to the right where they're headed, still weaving their way through a portion of the slums. Dragomir,
Yes.
what are you doing?
He is going to. He's gonna head towards the gathering of the caravans outside.
Oh, okay. Are you heading back the way you came, or are you taking another route?
Mm, to not he'll approach it from a different direction. So yeah, take a different route.
Okie doke. Are you still following Casper?
Yes.
All right. Same opposed roll.
Yeah. One of these times I might do well.
Three. Three. Uh, oh, man, that's a
Oh, you know what? I rolled the wrong thing. I clicked on survival instead of stealth.
okay.
I have less dice. Let me reroll that. Nope, I didn't.
0.
2. Okay. Dragomir, you hear a fairly sizable person approaching from behind.
Okay. In a state of paranoia as having been spotted potentially, he will try to take off as quickly as possible. How the buildings that are here, how tall?
Through the slums, I wouldn't say they even come close to a full story. A lot of them can easily be seen, like you can look above them.
Okay.
For most of them.
Okay. All right. He is going to we're gonna Assassin's Creed this sucker, and he's gonna go and try to get away from his pursuit.
I missed that.
Oh, sorry. He's gonna go all like Assassin's Creed and like scale the wall real quick onto the roofs and just try to lose anybody that might be behind him.
Gotcha. All right. That would be an athletics dexterity roll.
That's really good. Would my celerity play any role in this?
Yes, it should add into your the roll since it affects you can have it affect your dexterity.
Okay. I should have 4 dice then. I don't know that it's got it in there. It didn't. But it's 2 successes.
Would you like to roll a third or a fourth D10?
Yeah, we'll roll 1 extra D10. Hey, 3. There we go.
Nice. All right. So, Casper, he begins to run and then, like, darts to one of the buildings and hops to the roof of these shacks and begins just bolting as fast as he can down them, heading towards the caravan's direction.
Oh, I spent 4 blood points, and now there's a big black bird flying over him. Not like over him, but like in an Overwatch. Being night, he probably won't even notice me. I would like that kind of distance, like up above him.
Gotcha. Give me an alertness perception. The difficulties, I want to say 7.
For me?
Yes.
Okay. Two.
You're not 100% sure, but you feel like you might be having a bird, like, not follow you, but seems to be unusually close to your vicinity. Asmodeus, you managed to follow the trails of Casper, and you get to an alleyway and you find a dog that has been absolutely sapped of blood. And then the trail literally vanishes. It just disappears.
I'll try to use my telepathy to talk to Dragomir again.
All right. Since he closed his mind off to you, So you're going to have to spend a willpower point and make the same roll, difficulty 5.
What was it again? It was. Let's see.
I'm getting it for you. Just give me a moment.
I got it.
Thank you.
One success.
1-6. All right. You basically get a thought to try to put through. So make your thing concise.
Dragomir, stop. Let me help you.
All right.
Um,
All right, Dragomir. So you're booking it. Leaping from, building to building, running at high speed. Well, as fast as a dot and celerity can get you. Heading towards the caravan. It is rapidly approaching. What are you doing?
okay. As I get close enough, I will look for just like a spot where I can hop down in order to get back onto the street level.
Sure.
And then I will start scoping out like the gathering around the caravan and see if I can notice anyone that's kind of lying near the edges, off by themselves a little bit or a little bit further away. I'll move stealthily a little bit closer.
Okay.
Go really well.
It's a stealth dexterity roll.
Yep. Nice. 1.
All right. Two. That one. All right. Off to the side, there's a young man. He's doesn't seem to be fully drawn into the group, but he is standing a bit away. He is watching what is occurring, and he doesn't seem to be paying a whole lot of attention to what's going on directly around him. He seems to be heavily focused on watching the lovely girls dancing.
Okay. I'll just walk up reasonably close to him. It's a very fantastic performance they have going on there, don't you think?
He gets startled. Casper.
Yes.
Dragomir is currently interacting with a person.
I'm going to observe, but I'm getting my wings ready to dive.
Gotcha.
Just getting ready to. I'm like,
see ya again. All right. The guy jumps for a little bit and looks over his shoulder and he says, yeah, they've got some talent. starts to clap along.
I could tell by the way he was looking at them, like he's looking at them with a sense of like lust, right?
Mhm.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I mean, they had very similar to in my homeland. They had the Romani. A lot of people called them gypsies, but they would perform the most exquisite dance. I could probably share some tips with you if you would be interested in talking to them that might, increase your chances of getting to know one of them better.
Give me expression manipulation roll.
Yep. That's going to go really well. Yeah.
I see that. It went
Yeah.
great.
Yes, it did. It was fantastic.
I didn't know Oliver showed up.
This is exactly what I would expect from me.
He looks at you dubiously. I mean, how?
Well, like I said, I grew in the town where I grew up. We had the Romani pass through rather frequently, and they enjoy certain types of gifts or speech patterns or demonstrations. I thought maybe a young man like yourself would be interested in knowing something like that.
Maybe if I were in your homeland.
Well, many of them are the same. I mean, the tribes are mostly related, not necessarily by blood, but by tradition.
Okay. Give me the same roll, but increase the difficulty to 7.
Yes.
Comes the 10s.
Or the 1s. Single success.
Great. I don't know, man. I think I can handle it, yeah, I'm sure I can get him to talk to me just fine. You know what? You watch. And he starts to walk like.
I am going to hit him with a I'm going to use my incubus humor and give him lust.
Oh, okay.
If I can get him to distraction for me too.
Okay.
This is still a terrible roll. Get 4 dice. What's my difficult?
His willpower is 4.
4. Okay. Well, there's nothing saying this is going to go well.
3 successes.
The whole night.
All right. He begins to aggressively push his way through the crowd to get to the dancing girls. So let me get a little aggressive with the roll here.
Yeah.
Like he shoves one guy aside, and that guy bumps into a little kid who falls and begins to cry, and dude spins around and says, "Look what you've done to my son," and then just hauls off and attempts to deck the guy. Stop it. Oh. Dexterity. He really wants to hit him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did he really hit him?
He really hit him.
Poor guy. He should have just listened to me. Everything would have been fine.
It didn't pop up for damage. Okay, then. Oh. Yes. Oh. Your shit, mate. Like this guy pulls back and launches what looks to be a devastating hit, and it barely knocks, like, causes the young man to rock just ever so back,
Got an iron chin.
and then he hauls off on the guy.
Lustily.
That's right. Lust turns to rage, you know? Something gets in his way.
and misses. Yeah, he misses. Are you Casper? So the kid that he's been Dragomir was talking to has marched away and started a fight amongst the crowd. And he's kind of getting his ass beat.
Dragomir's kind of looking amongst the crowd, too.
Sucks to be that guy.
All right, are you focusing on anything in particular?
As
Or-
as the fight starts to happen, I want to look to see how if the crowd starts to gather, or if there's again like a person that is kind of left off on their own,
Gotcha.
or any groups of single individuals.
Gotcha. Give me another alertness perception roll.
Three successes.
Successes.
Lots of twos. Like 2 has been like one of my favorite numbers tonight to roll. It has been.
Let's see what we got here. The crowd is gathering around him. The music changes to be a little more aggressive as they try to add it to the atmosphere, make it seem like it's part of their plan.
Okay.
Performance. I need to make a roll.
They're gonna be happy with you.
I know.
They'll be like,
I'm gonna
"Oh,
join their
that worked
band."
Quick. Yeah.
Nice. All right, one of the person playing the lute begins to the look on his face is commanding, and he begins to play louder, and people on the outside that we're on the inside now, currently on the outside, begin to turn back to watch him play, whereas the rest of the crowd seems engrossed in this young man regretting his current life decisions. And you notice that the elderly gentleman you had talked to yesterday begins to work his way around the back of the group to start surreptitiously gathering donations, gifts, whatever you want to term it, as he
Everything.
yeah.
Nice. All right.
Definitely trying to stay out of everyone's sight as he does so. Yeah. He seems to be doing fairly well, though.
Okay. All right. Like I said, if I can find one person that's kind of on the edge away, I'm going to start making my way towards one of those people, like a solitary individual. Preferably not like someone that's like big and strong. Looking for someone that's a little bit more easily overpowered potentially.
Gotcha. I'm actually going to call it there.
Okay.
It's 8 till our usual time. Having you on the hunt and driven by external forces seems like a good cliffhanger for the game. Usually, when I get into this sign off, I have something to inform the audience with, but I was perplexed with the evils of an uncooperative computer today and was a little too frustrated to actually look up anything as I should have, as a bit of a bad host. I'm sorry. So I have nothing for you today. I promise to next time. On top of that, a new storyline is starting to be birthed from multiple angles in this group. So I've got some XP I'm going to hand out since you've been gathering it during that nebulous period in between. So it's nice. Rounded 6 and even 6, except for our Casper player. He helped me fix my computer, so he gets 7.
Yeah.
Oh,
extra XP.
and Asmodeus gets 5 because he wasn't here last time. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode, and I hope you join us again. If you're on the YouTubes, like, comment, subscribe. Until we see you again, remember, don't play in the dark. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.